into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Just underway here at Fenway Park.
Hey, stay hot now.
Down to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times they're consistent. Wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And he popped him up. Barreto onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Red Sox. The center fielder.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And now the Astros from the opening bell will have to deal with a real threat on the base paths.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Go out. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Over to first, Cole, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, let him fly, let him fly.
Fouled off.
Be nice and patient, one at a time.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Line drive to center field. Marisnik is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And he'll get back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count.
One out now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Fisher moving in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Terrence Jordan. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. From the belt, the pitch, and he lays off there, 1-0.
Let it fly right here. Wait for the pitch.
Now a throw over. Runners back.
Come on, baby. Your pitch. Right now.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 5.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. Benintendi swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10". And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Boston strands a couple. Still no score. Standing in, Kyle Tucker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Come on, fellas. Let's go. Come on, Biggie. Stay hot up there.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Hey, we got one.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line.
Let's go, beat it out.
Third.
Come on, come on.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, number 18. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Number 18.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fouled away.
Hey, we got no one here.
A 1-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Let it fly right here.
Another full count pitch home. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
The windup and the 0-1. Called strike. 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
And another foul ball.
Hey, put away. No better. Come on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marisnik is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Blake Swihart. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he misses with it. 1-1. Swihart is currently 3rd in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped up. Bregman in foul ground, and no one will get this one.
Get your pitch up there.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Franklin Barreto would be next. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Fisher is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Okay, thank you, Huddy. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Come on, baby. Stay on up there, kid.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two.
No one better. Keep it going. Here we go.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. On the ground, out to second. Nunez is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. 1 out now in the Houston third. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Plays at 1 now. Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a mounted. It's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Oh, big guy. You drive it right here.
Third inning, no score to this point.
Up.
Popped him up. Devers has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. And next up will be Franklin Barreto.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Barreto.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Up there, huh?
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Hey, nobody wait.
Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at-bat. That knock had to feel good.
Antonio.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
One down, one down.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Buxton leads off first with one away.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly. That's a strike.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Rafael Devers waits on deck. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the stretch, right there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Hey, let's roll 2. Plays that 2.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
The 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Terrence Jordan, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1-1. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go. Let her rip right here.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Let's go right here.
The 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hey, have a rip. Yes, you can. Here you go.
This is on the ground over to first. Reed brings it in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle inning. With no score, you'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. In now, Tony Kemp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here's the 0-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Turner, a runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Right there. Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Pitch is high. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for. Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
No balls and 1 strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here. Hey, let it rip, let it rip. Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Ramos moving to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in, number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 18.
First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ramon Flores. He's set and the pitch. In there, strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's safe.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Hits this one hard the other way. Turner gloves it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
2 down now. Hey, like again up there, huh?
On the ground to third. Bregman has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We played 4 full. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Astros 0. Leading off the inning, Brady Rogers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Rogers.
In there for strike 1.
0-1. Get your pitch, drive it right now.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, come on now. Here we go. Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, nobody out now.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on, big guy.
Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Buxton.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Come on, big guy, one time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a turner short. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay.
He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
The 1-0 delivery. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was a classic two-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Rafael Devers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count.
All right, one time here.
Hey, let's go right here.
Hey, need you on. Here we go.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Buxton over at second. Nunez on at first with nobody out. This pitch is popped up. Cole will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. In his career, Jordan is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Peacock, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fouled away.
Hey, have a rip like you can.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
The
Payoff pitch one more time. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Another full count pitch home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 18. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Stay through it. Let's go.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
One down. One down. Let her rip.
The 1-1.
On the
Ground
back.
ball
Pick it
sent
up.
back
Pick it
up
up.
the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Ready for another shot now, Ramon Flores. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Let her rip.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little
Hey,
bit.
now, we got one. We got one.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are loaded here, one man out.
Come on, big guy. Get a pitch, huh?
2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and up next the former catcher turned utility man Blake Swihart. Fastball in there for a called strike. Jordan on third, Benintendi on at first with 2 down. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Here you go. Hey, good pitch, huh?
2-1 the count to Blake Swihart.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Hey, see you driving right back to the pitcher, huh now?
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Turner has it, flips it underhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox on top, 3-0. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
No balls and 1 strike.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up.
Hey, nobody out now.
Let her rip.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnik. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Popped him up. Devers has a play.
I got it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Reed doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees better coming from the right side. But that's the book on him at this point in his career. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. Number 82 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 82.
At the plate, Franklin Barreto. No hits to this point.
Leading off.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
No outs here, fellas. Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Kemp will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Byron Buxton trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. This one's outside quite a bit off the plate that time.
Come on, guys.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Buxton ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And there's out number 2. Striding in, Antonio Nunez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Nunez.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So striding in, Tony Kemp. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hey, we got no one.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Drive it deep, Big Doc. Here we go.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, play the first. Play the
Hey,
first.
Griffin and Riffick, kid. Let's go.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You do a rip on it, huh?
Lays off 2-2 now.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
3-2 full count. Now the 3-2 pitch.
1-1
On the ground to third. Devers has it. Oh, what a stop. Touche, sir.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
And that misses ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0 now. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
One away.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Working for the punch out, and he fouls this one off. Bregman stands at first with 1 out.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Hey, one time, right now.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, your pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Payoff pitch on its way, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches. Now to the plate, Brady Rogers. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Hey, we got one here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, strike him out. Punch up right here. Hey, get your pitch up there.
Here's the 0-2. Swinging it on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Flores moves over. 2 gone. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hold it right there. Hold it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
Hey, place it first.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now.
Yeah, rip that up there, huh? Hey, let it rip one time.
Now the 2-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Keep driving. Let's go right here.
Here's the 2-2.
Move
Hit
up
back up
right
the
here.
middle. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-0. Riley Farrell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Number 70.
Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Low for ball 1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hey, get on for us here.
Here we go.
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go. Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
First delivery to him on the way. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. At the plate, number 18. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, one down, one down.
Come on, son.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Jordan at second. Benintendi is over at first with one away. Fouled away.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here you go.
Left side, but well foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Back up the middle. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. 8th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 3-0. Bobby Pointer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66. Bobby.
Striding in for Houston, Derek Fisher. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Hey, no runner, no runner.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Striding in once again, Jake Marisnick. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
No outs here. Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Pointer is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, great stuff, and you strike.
Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but just foul. Two-one, here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Hey, clutch up right now.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One away. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change.
Wait for your pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And there are 2 away now. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner.
Stay ahead, stay ahead. All right, let's go now, let's go.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. Francis Hilton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 28.
Now at the plate, Ramon Flores. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0.
Hey, come on, guys.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Outside, 3-0 now. Hilton, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped up, back behind second. Kemp battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. Settling in now, Franklin Barreto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Franklin Barreto.
Here we go. Right here.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's
And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Get 2, roll up.
One and 1 to Franklin Barreto.
1 strike.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
Flores, base runner at first with 1 out. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Byron Buxton. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Hey, here we go, guys.
From the belt, the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming to you.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Hey, make him work out there. Let's go.
2 out with the man at first. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Hey, drive him in. No
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Count still at 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And he fouls this one off.
2 down now.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Here he comes again. 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 57.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Tony Kemp, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No outs here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Come on, big guy. Come on,
The
baby.
1-1.
It's rising. Let's go.
Lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One down.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Right here.
1 out, nobody on. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
Play 11. 1-1.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, let it fly. Let it fly.
The
right here.
1-2 misses for the second ball.
Come on, baby. Get the pitch up there.
The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
All right, come on.
2
now.
out,
One
nobody
time.
on.
Get a piece.
Lay down now.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Let it rip. Let it
The
rip.
last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Ha! 3-1.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
The 3-1. Ball hits softly on the ground. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet.
Hey, shoot up, jump the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Toward third, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Boston Red Sox get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Sean Manaea earned his 9th win of the year. Chad Green earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.